Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Tawa. Tawa is a game published by Mokuomo. I'm not sure if I said that correctly. I apologize. Or if I'm even saying Tawa correctly, so I apologize for that as well. Not sure who the designer is. It plays 1 to 4 players, 7 and above, 10 to 15 minutes. All that's probably true. In this game, let's see if there's any theme in here. No. Ultimate portable woods game for your vacation. Wooda's game. Yeah. I don't know. So there's no theme. But effectively what this game is you are trying to stack these cool little stones, which we'll show you in a bit, on this like little wooden thing to score points. That's it. There's going to be a die. There's multiple ways you can play it. Cooperative, competitive, and solo. And if you want to see how a solo game works, you can click the link in the video description because I played through a few rounds of solo so you can see how the game works. And what the stacking looks like and all that stuff, and mostly what the components look like. So if you're interested in that, click in the video description. Otherwise, I'm going to take you on a journey through the components. Alright, so the components in this are the best part. The components are a 10 out of 10, hands down. Comes in this fantastic box with the art that matches this, but it looks way cooler on the box. I don't know how well you can see that, but it looks fantastic there. In the box, let's see if you can see all this. There are stones, a wooden base, a die, and some coins, which are basically point trackers. So let's look at all these a little bit more. So this is the base. It's just a piece of wood with a little bent corner. Really slick. This is the die. It's just 1 through 5, and then a cool stacking side here, which is basically in a solo game, which is what I showed you in the video if you check that out. Lets you build any of the shapes that you want, and I'll get to that in a second. There's these 5 tokens. There's 2 rosewoods, these ones. And then there's 3 of the others, is what they're calling them, which are just different colors, different sizes, weird shapes, and like the way that they're cut, there's no rhyme or reason to how they're cut, all of them. And then the coins, which are the points, are just, they say Tawa or Tawa on one side, and then on the back, just plain wood. So components are fantastic. The rule book is really simple. It's this, front and back. Gives you 3 different ways to play. In a solo mode, you're going to roll the die, and it's going to tell you one of these things to build. Whatever number it is how many points you're going to get. If you roll that 6 or this one, and you get a pick, and then you get double the points if you build it. So just, it's always pointing you to what kind of things you're trying to build. But the components are top notch. I haven't seen components that look like this in a game ever. These are nice. This is a fantastic production. No issues there. 10 out of 10 production. So now let's move on and talk about the gameplay. Alright, so this game is, if you watch the video of the playthrough, this is a stacking game. And it's more like an activity than it is a game. For the solo, you're basically just trying to beat the clock to score some points. You're just having fun stacking stuff. You're rolling, seeing what pattern you're going to get. Are you going to put red in the bottom? You're going to put red in the top. You're going to put a red, another, and a red. 3 others, 2 reds, a red, whatever pattern it is, you're just trying to build that pattern, score as many points before time runs out. There's not much else going on. I haven't played the multiplayer games. I haven't played the co-op. They might have a little more stuff going on, but from just looking at the rule book, it doesn't seem like it's much deeper than that. So if you're looking for a crazy, deep, thematic dexterity game, this is not one. If you're looking for a fun activity to play while you're traveling, like this says, maybe take this with you. You can play it, sit around, campfire, build some stones. If you're just looking for something to play at lunch while you're at work, You roll this die, build some stones. It's quiet, it's peaceful, gives you something to do with your hands and, you know, your brain. I mean, you're not thinking a lot, but at least you're, you know, trying to focus on stacking. So if you're looking for just an activity that mostly anybody can play to pass some time and just have some fun with, then this is probably a game for you. If you hate dexterity, if you want strategy, if you want a party atmosphere, you want craziness, this is definitely not the game for you. It's probably not really the game for me, but I appreciate what it's doing, and I know that people will dig this. It's just probably not one that I'm going to keep coming back to. I don't love dexterity. I'd like there to be a little bit more here, but for what this is, I can see myself sitting down occasionally every 10 minutes or so. You know, not every 10 minutes, but sitting down, taking 10 minutes, trying to stack up, score some points. That's it. Maybe take this to work. So if I'm at lunch or I come back early, I can bust out a game or something. Gives me something to do other than stare at my phone. And, you know, looking at these components is fantastic. So there's worse ways to spend 10 minutes for sure. So yeah, that's what I got. Not my favorite game in the world, but again, it's fun and it passes the time. So what more can you ask for, I guess? So that is Tawa from, what's the company again? Mokuomo. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.